Hi everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to New Comic Book May Day 10, where I review the Free Comic Book Day 2019 offering from Viz Media. If you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around so other people can enjoy it too. Don't forget to comment. Thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. Currently I'm at 191 subscribers and I'm striving toward 200. Now this is from Viz Media. Like I said, they are the American publisher of many manga titles, and of course if you don't know what manga is, I'll explain. That is a word which means comic books in the Japanese culture. See, they publish in volumes, not in single books, not in single copies, like the one I did yesterday, Vampirella, from Dynamite Comics. This one has two stories. The first is from My Hero Academia, and the second is an excerpt from The Promised Neverland. Now, I have the first one that Viz Media released a few years ago with My Hero Academia somewhere. I just don't know where. So, well, I will confess that I am not that familiar with My Hero Academia. This is Deku versus Kachan. And I believe that's Deku, and I believe that's Kachan. Now, obviously, they're fighting. Why? I don't know. Right off the bat, I do like the artwork. Very detailed. Then, boom! This is what we get over the page. Very detailed. I mean, look at that. Look at that explosion. This is the type of detail I see in Western comics. All right, he's thinking he's above me, and there he is. See, in the world of My Hero Academia, the characters have stuff called quirks, which is a superpower. But the author who wrote this particular manga decided to call it a quirk. 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 And so that's what these two are using. Their quirks to fight each other. Now for a few pages, that's basically all they do is fight. And this is really nice, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slams. Wow. And this must be later in the manga, because I remember when I saw the anime in 2018, one of the first 5 episodes, Deku seemed to be much shorter than this. So he tries to repel the hand, and I'm not sure if he does, but he does smack Kachan. No real dialogue starts for quite a few pages. It's basically all out action. which I'm not complaining about. And every now and then you see this, little statement here, but it's not a statement, it's Deku thinking. No time to breathe even. And then you can tell Kachan's getting really serious because you see this glare. Now here's where dialogue starts. Now, if you don't know anything about manga, then I'll let you in on this little important piece. Manga is to be read from right to left. Normally in Western comics, it would be from left to right. Now, some people find that to be a problem, others do not. Now, see what Deku says right here? If we read it the Western way, you're getting stronger. Guess it should have been obvious, but it's still, that makes sense. Now, if you read it the way it's supposed to be read, guess it should have been obvious, but you're getting stronger. Either way, that statement makes sense. However, if you want to read it the correct way, it's from right to left. Now, I'll give you another example. Alright, if you read it from left to right, the Western way, Kachan saying, you say you ain't gonna be my punching bag anymore, huh? What you grinning at? What are you grinning at? It makes sense. But if you read it the right way, what are you grinning at? You say you ain't gonna be my punching bag anymore, huh? It still makes sense. But here is Deku's answer. I won't! Now, in this panel, here it has to be read properly, from right to left. Sounds to me like you've got another scheme. Apparently, Kachan doesn't like Deku very much. As I said before, I don't know much about My Hero Academia. And I don't know why they're rivals. I have considered getting the first volume, but it just doesn't have that draw for me. And like I told you in my review of the Witch Hat 8th layer, that also had excerpts from Cardcaptor Sakura, the collector's edition. In Japan, they do stuff a little bit differently. When somebody's angry, they put the word bubbles in with jagged edges. When in Western culture, when that's done, an angry word bubble has like multiple jagged edges together. It's just a little, lesson there. And I do really enjoy the artwork because you can tell from this word bubble that Deku is angry. Apparently, Kachan was someone he looked up to. I could admire All Might, who is a character, from a distance, but you were right there. This amazing person in my life. He's angry, and you can tell because he is getting closer to Kachan. Now, if I'm mispronouncing Kachan, please forgive me. And boy, this spread right here looks really good. That's something I would consider awesome. It says the battle continues in My Hero Academia Volume 14. Now, there's a second excerpt in here from Viz Media, from a story called The Promised Neverland. Just to give credit where credit's due, My Hero Academia, story and art by, please forgive me because I'm probably not going to get this right, Kohei Horikoshi? Kohei Horikoshi? I hope I got that close to correct. Now, The Promised Neverland, story by Haiyou Shira? No, Haiyou Shiri? I'm not sure. I probably got the second name wrong. Art by Pazuka Demezu? Pazuka Demezu? I hope I got that right. Okay, now here's the synopsis for The Promised Neverland. I've seen a few episodes on TV, and it's really compelling to me. Life at Grace Field House is good for Emma and her fellow orphans. While the daily studying and exams they have to take are tough, their loving caretaker provides them with delicious food and plenty of playtime. But perhaps not everything is as it seems. So that sounds like a mystery. And who doesn't love a mystery? I know my mother loves mysteries. Now, this excerpt is told entirely by Emma. At 6 o'clock sharp, the house begins the day with the ringing of a bell. So she wakes up everybody so they can get ready for breakfast. I'm one of the oldest. Out of the 38 kids who currently live here, she says they're just, having a good time starting the morning. Our personalities, our ages, the colors of our skin all differ. We're not related by blood. And I love this. Morning. That is just so cute. And that's Norman and Ray. They're being greeted. So the word bubbles are more cute, and so there's no need for angry word bubbles. Except down here. Why are you so energetic? We haven't had breakfast yet, Norman says. Ray says, how old are you again? How old are you again? 5? And she says, I'm 11. The same as you guys. Even if it doesn't seem that way. You see, her word bubble has lots of jagged edges. And here's the one who takes care of them. The person they call Mom. She says, but Mom, I want to redo my entrance. Why? I love that about you. That I'm 5 years old inside? Know that you care deeply about your family. Thanks. But I love them all. I love Mom. I love everyone. Even if we're not related by blood. They are my family. The orphanage was my home. Was. Now the mother looks really nice, doesn't she? She's kind of pretty. She says that everything here was, past tense, normal for us. We're right on time. I never doubted that for 10 years. This was our ordinary daily life. Now this is where they give grace. I've seen this in multiple shows from Japan, multiple anime. They say, thank you for the food. And this is what they do. They clasp their hands and bow their heads. That's it. Now, to some people, this is going to be alarming. It was to me because I don't remember seeing this in the anime. A warm bed, delicious food, an all-white uniform, and ID numbers on our necks. Why on earth would they have ID numbers? And then the daily test. Something that they have to do with a type of pad. Emma says that their mom had told them that it's for the future, for themselves. And Emma says that their mom told her it takes the place of schools. So they go through 60 questions. They have 10 seconds for each. And they sound like normal questions that have to do with mathematics, maybe physics. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to answer them. But you can see that Emma is very concentrated on that test. And finally, when it's finished, the kids are exhausted. Norman, Ray, and Emma, 3 down here, are told that they did an amazing job, that they got 300 points, perfect scores. And so, what's the problem? Well, they're told that they go outside to play, but they have some restrictions on what they can play, or where they can play, or how far they can go. Climbing trees, hide and seek, tag. We've been playing in the forest since we were little. I mean, they're 11 and they don't consider themselves little anymore. That says something. The grounds of Gracefield House are vast, but there are 2 places we have to stay away from. Now that's something else. You would think that the kids could go anywhere. However, they can't. The first is the gate to the outside world. They're not allowed to go to the outside and beyond the fence in the forest. She says the reasons aren't important. It's a rule we have to obey as long as we're at the house, the orphanage. We are never to go outside. That's why I've never been outside yet. What do you think takes place beyond the fence? Well, you have to find out in Volume 1 of The Promised Neverland, which I would like to get, because I have seen some of the anime and it is riveting. I mean, it's really, really, really good. It's not a slice of life type story. It's something serious. A note down here. I even tell you, this comic book reads from right to left. In keeping with the original Japanese format, this comic book reads from right to left. So action, sound effects, and word balloons are completely reversed compared to traditional Western comics. This preserves the orientation of the original artwork. Check out the diagram to the left to see how manga is properly read. Have fun. And it's a little bit difficult to see because it's so small. But yeah, that's the way it's read. Right to left. And this is a very good story too. I can't pronounce it, but I've seen the first 2 seasons of the anime. Very, very good. So, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed particularly the excerpt from The Promised Neverland. I hope to get Volume 1 soon. Have you guys read either My Hero Academia or The Promised Neverland? Let me know down in the comments. Help me get this video to 100 likes, if possible, because my channel really could use the help. Alright, if you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this review a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to comment, and thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel recently, and to those who do comment, I do appreciate you. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, to readers, may all your news be good news.